Good morning,
Yo,
shut-ins.
yo, 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 yo.
How's everyone doing today?
Hmm,
How you doing today?
Look who's in the comments. Wow.
Keith Laham. Shout out to Keith Laham from Beantown,
Uh,
Greentown for
Keith
finally
is in the
making it today.
comments.
We appreciate it, bud. He stayed up all night, by the way.
Who's
He
this?
stayed up all night to be able to watch this show.
Wow.
So we appreciate
Shout
we
out
appreciate
to
you, buddy.
Keith for finally being in the comments.
By the way, Keith, if you want to really go for it, you need to stay up until like 10 p.m. tonight, sharp, and then like go to sleep, and then it'll reset your sleep schedule. Start to. What do you think about that?
Come on, Keith. Can't wait to see you, man.
Um, Shout out to Superfan Scott, who apparently is busting it right out today. We appreciate him, and
Scotty too hotty.
we're hoping for an appearance in the chat by Nick the intern. He usually
Good
eventually
morning,
makes it.
everybody. Rayanne, the
Thank.
winner of yesterday's jam.
Oh yeah, we have a contest today too. By the way.
Jason, what's up? Heather, Robert, Adam. So many people.
We appreciate all of you being out here. If you could also
Lady V.
share the stream if you feel like it, that would be pretty sweet. We appreciate it when you guys do that. Um, we actually have a really good show today.
Hey, April.
So I want to do some shout outs that I actually wrote down too. So shout out to Nikan
Can.
and Mark Shepard. Nikan just released a newsletter today, and linked in that is a link so that folks can go and donate to the charitable effort
Nice.
that we got going on right now, which is taking donations to use to buy farm fresh produce from local organic farms and matching that up with people who are in need right now. So people who are shut in, we're all shut in, but elderly folks and women with kids and all that good stuff. So shout out to Nikan for that. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, Lady V. You only get half. Sorry. It's
Shout out to Between the Rows.
Bud Bros. What's up?
Shout out to Between the Rows. You have their T-shirt on today.
Between the rows.
Shout out to Mary Palmer. I just want to do some quick shout outs. And shout out to Irie Bliss, by the way. And we're going to have Sandy and Sherry on the show
What's up, Ruben?
soon.
Hi, Tanya.
Um, we also have today's contest.
Today's contest. What is it gonna be?
So Eric had water this morning and some.
Jennifer. Hello.
Hey everyone, welcome everyone. We're really psyched that you're all joining us. We actually have a really big, cool show today. We have Ali Soomro. I'm sorry, Ali Soomro,
Fuck hair.
who's probably watching right now.
What's up, guys?
We're gonna go live
What you doing?
to Ali out in Pakistan. Ali Soomro.
Pakistan is far.
And he's got they've been in like crazy lockdown for probably longer than we have, so he's got an interesting tale. He's
Jason
gonna come live.
said, "You guys make work go by faster. Thank you."
We
You're welcome.
appreciate it, Jason. We appreciate that you leave us running on a tab, minimized or whatever, however you're watching us. We appreciate it, and shout out to everyone. There's a few different places you can watch this. No matter where you're watching right now, if you go to Disrupt America on Facebook and watch the live stream there, join the chat, you will be assured that you can enter today's contest because that's always how we pick. And there's a bunch of people in that chat. So if you're watching
Keith
someplace
disappeared
else,
out the chat.
he's asleep. He just made his appearance.
Let me Keith.
That's all that mattered, I guess.
We wanted you to spam the chat today.
We're pretty excited that tomorrow is going to be Cheryl Benedetti Nadolny's first segment.
Hey, Rebecca.
Rehabulous with Nurse Cheryl is going to be the name of the segment, and her first guest is going to be Mary Clifton, so we're excited about that. just in case I didn't mention it, shout out to Irie Bliss. Love you guys. Thank you for the care package. And thanks to everyone who has been sending us little care packages. We really appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Irie Bliss. I don't know what more we can say to make you feel good, but this is our shout out to you, 'cause you make our mornings true.
Wow. Eric's in a good mood if he's singing already. That's because he tried some.
Every day.
We've been making use of some of their tincture, the
Hey, Brooke.
elderberry and echinacea,
What's up, Marcel?
1,000 milligram CBD. It's really good.
Yo.
Kicking the
Okay.
teeth. No, Keith needs to stay up until 10 p.m. That's my opinion. How you feeling about everything? We earlier this
Hey,
morning, by the way,
Jessica.
shout out to Chris Almeida. He had his second episode of Coffee Time with Almeida.
Oh yeah, you had a good guess.
It's getting it was like a fitness guest. You had questions. You were watching.
I had some fitness.
You were doing your morning routine and you were commenting in the thing. Shout out to my tie. It's a Versace today. It's a blue one.
Shout out to his tie.
Sexy
Sam
Versace.
Sammy McDonald. I want what he had.
Who?
Come on, bud, bros,
What do
can get some.
What's he want? What's he saying he wants?
Whatever I had for singing.
Oh.
For singing. Y'all wish y'all voice sounded as good early in the morning.
Shout out to Kushroom. We haven't actually talked about Kushroom. I don't mean to make you lean back. Sorry. We haven't talked too much about Kushroom.
That's because we waiting on his merch to come out. We can't really advertise until his merch come out.
Well, just in
He
case.
don't really talk a lot. He just about that action, boss.
Yeah, Rebecca, Irie Bliss. I'm not sure if their shops are open. You can definitely check them out, but we're gonna have them on as a guest.
Delta Airlines, Todd.
We're gonna have Sandy.
Somebody
Is it?
shooting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe. It's pretty cool. I like it.
And they say, LMAO, that dude kills me. Shout out to that Todd. Okay, everybody
yeah.
on Mike's tie today. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody put a tie in the comment.
If anyone wants to start an Instagram account for my ties, slide into my DMs. We'll talk.
Yeah. Shout out to the tie gang.
We appreciate you guys joining us every morning. I have some coffee, and I have no sugar. So this is gonna be like.
Yeah, I'll put the tie in the comments
gonna
for
be
Mike's
bad.
tie, yo. If y'all like Mike's tie, put something in the comments. Put a little poem in the comments for Mike's tie.
I've had a few people that wrote to me and said I should do like a Mr. Rogers thing where I'm like tying the tie at the beginning of the show, like as you're waiting for the countdown, you can see me like fixing it and tying it and stuff. But usually I'm sort of feverishly working to get the show running.
Okay, Scott and Shelly with the tie gang emojis.
Thank you, Jessica.
What's up, Derek? You said you was gonna come back yesterday. We wasn't sure if you was. Me and Mike was betting on it. Mike lost.
Before we get our first guest on, let's talk about the contest, because everyone comes here for a few reasons. It's for you.
Who is this? It's Stevens 630. What's up, buddy?
Everyone comes here to see you. Everyone comes here for the contest, because we give away free stuff every day, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Cheryl.
And then, yeah, they might come for my ties. I don't know. Actually, this coffee isn't bad without sugar. That's really strange.
I wish I could
The-
look that fly in a tie.
the-
Okay, Derek.
The pandemic is affecting my taste buds, I think. No, when in my life do I drink coffee without sweetener in it?
Uh-oh.
And it doesn't taste
He's
bad.
losing it.
It doesn't taste bad. Exactly.
He's losing it.
Exactly. It's a beautiful day out. It's gonna warm up. Everyone's been like chilling outside. The few times that there's like a forage to the gas station or to
Oh, yeah. People wants to get out. You
And
tell them to
everyone's out
stay
there.
in.
Everyone's like, there's people playing tennis. There's people walking through the park. There's people like, the streets are more empty. It's weird. The streets are more empty, but everywhere else is full. There's people walking around everywhere.
Somebody said, did Carol Baskins do it? I don't know what that. Oh, is that the lady
That-
from the Tiger show?
Yeah. So wait, before we do the contest, how does everyone feel? I haven't seen Tiger King. Have you?
Nope.
So
Yeah,
I
I
was
have
thinking
to.
about doing a.
I've been seeing some memes.
I was thinking about doing like a semi, whatever, watch party
I've been
of
seeing
Tiger King. Wouldn't that be cool? Like if we all got in line, and we all watched Tiger King together.
I don't know how Netflix would feel about that.
Well, they wouldn't know. I'd just make it private. It wouldn't like we're not doing it to try to get like thousands of people watching with us. It would just be for like people who watch this show. We could do like a separate thing where we watch some. Is it episodes or is it
Netflix
one big
gonna be
thing? I have
like,
no idea. I have no idea.
We
if
don't
it's,
care
I think
about
it's
the
episodes.
pandemic. We ain't finna have y'all.
Yeah, Scott.
Multi-streaming
Neither of us have
shows.
seen Tiger King, so that's what we're talking about. Is like watching it and doing a watch party, but a private one. So that nobody.
Okay, everybody hype for Tiger King. I see y'all.
I think that would be cool, right? We can all watch it together.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, 7 episodes.
Oh, 7 episodes. All right.
That don't seem like a lot.
No, we could do that. That'd be fun, right?
Kind
of? No? You don't think it would be fun?
Nah, we could do it.
I'm not sure. So, like... Okay. No, so what I won't use... I don't use Zoom. I don't trust Zoom anymore. Oh, did anyone actually... So I... Shout out to Tanya, Nurse Tanya out in Ohio. I joined her Zoom meeting last night, and I...
Everyone wear a tie.
Put on a pair of sunglasses, and then my background was the Weekend at Bernie guys, and I just stood there for 45 minutes, literally, and nobody in the meeting said anything. Nobody in the meeting said for 45 minutes, and I have pictures of it. I put pictures up because I couldn't believe it. I finally left the meeting, like 10 minutes before they.
Jason said.
Thank you, Michael. It is a beautifully horrific train wreck of a show that you just can't look away from.
Jason said, I heard they are piecing together footage to make an 8th episode. Also, because it blew up so much. So that means they're gonna put some lies in there to add to it. That's usually how they do it. It's Hollywood for you.
Contest. I like that we have fans that watch every day who also think it's a train wreck of a show. Last couple of days I had trouble. I shouldn't say we. I had trouble.
Didn't say a word. Huh? What that mean, Heather? Okay, Disrupt. Posting, putting my IG up. Follow me on IG.
Yeah, everyone follow Eric on Instagram. It's Martin Jr.
Only if you want to.
underscore.
You ain't got to. Not forcing you to.
I'm thinking that we're gonna go to our first guest. How do you feel about that?
I'm thinking we will too. Hey, Brooke, get on Facebook.
So before we get to the contest and the first guest, for a while we were running pretty good with breakfast sponsors, and that kind of fell off the shelf. And I think you're seeing it today. I think you're seeing it in the quality and the effectiveness of this show. We're kind of low energy today. That's why I'm trying to drink coffee.
I know they.
I don't know.
Had some eggs in there. I should have boiled some.
Maybe for the show. If you boil them, you have to save them for the show.
Catch the show
And put them in some pickle juice and then eat them, because apparently that was one of our most popular moments of the show, is when you...
So every morning I'll just eat a full hard-boiled egg for you guys. Is that what you guys want to see?
You ate 5 of them.
Are you entertained?
You ate 5. You ate 5
Are
of
you
them.
not entertained?
You ate 5 of them, and you made people like out in the audience.
They
want more of that.
episode of
People also kind of... I had
Eric eating disturbing things.
I had a few people contact us about you smelling things. Even though that only lasted a minute, they liked that. They liked the potential of you smelling gross stuff and then reacting to it.
Interesting. Can't hide my face.
So tomorrow, Rehabulous with Nurse Cheryl is going to be the first of many recurring segments
Oh
on
my
Wednesdays.
God, Bethany. Don't be trying.
Mm-hmm.
You hit me where it hurt. Now you trying to. You
See, it
making me
reminds me
feel
now I
good.
have to. Now I got to smile too.
Oh my God. Bethany said, "Good morning, Eric. Your smile is contagious, and I love your show. Right now, it's a breath of fresh air for me. Wow,
Yeah.
I'm glad I can be that breath of fresh air."
Michael Conrad, if I ate a pickled egg, I would definitely.
Do you put
That wouldn't
eggs
be
in
good.
pot first or water? Oh, you mean like do I put the eggs in and then put the water and boil it, or do I put them in while the water's boiling? I guess it depends on what I forgot to do first. So if I forgot to put the eggs in, then the water just boils, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, let me get a spoon and gently slide this egg in.
So last night I was dressed up like Weekend at Bernie's in somebody's Zoom. I had the virtual background and I had the glasses on. And we have somebody in the comments who's saying, "Oh,
Yes, Avro,
I
please.
saw you," and I shouted. I said, "Hey, Mike Doobie."
Please.
But that's
Avro.
not kind of the reaction I was expecting. You know, I think Jody, who was another person in that, and so by the way, I'm really sorry, Tanya, because I know how popular you are, but I
Much
didn't
love,
know that
Derek.
your live stream version of that was gonna get like 5,000 views. So I didn't mean to like photobomb
Shout out to Derek for
Bernie
watching
bomb.
while
I
he's
kind of like
driving.
Weekend at Bernie bombed your CBD informational chat for like 45 minutes. I'm sorry about that. But we're going to have her on in a couple of days. We love her.
Mike, we're gonna try to get Mike to eat a pickled egg. We'll see. I'm sure he'll do it if the views go up.
Mm-mm.
You just gotta bribe him with it.
So just to remind everybody, we actually do have a milestone. It's a little ways away. And it's that if we hit 10,000 followers on our Facebook page, Disrupt America, Eric is going to dance to some music and take his shirt off on camera.
Taking my shirt off. Might have to do it.
I'm not enough of a
You thought.
enough of a social media maven to like know how to really effectively make that happen quickly. So if any of you out there have any ideas, let's do it. Let's get 10,000 followers, because then Facebook will make this real, sort of, in a way. So we need 10,000 followers. Anyway, you guys
Oh, we got some people that's trying to contribute. Okay, Tanya.
The other thing that actually kind of helps, if you feel like helping,
Okay,
is
Jen.
that while we're doing this, whether it's frowny
Gas it
faces
up.
or happy faces or likes
Put
or
the
whatever,
chocolate in the comments.
when
if
you
want-
mash those,
if
it
you want
actually
the chocolate
Facebook
at
keeps track of those.
10,000. Put the chocolate in the comments.
But
If
you
want
guys
the
really,
chocolate at
I think
10,000.
people,
I'm working out for it too.
Avril,
I
we
work
definitely
out
need
every
another
morning.
ding dong ditch, please.
I work out every morning so y'all can make sure that this Kit Kat can break easy.
Avril brought us Avril from Healthy Futures Farms and Between the Rows brought us a care package. They they Baba Booeyed us out here. They ran up during the show and they dropped something off, and it was full of deliciousness. Except that Eric, they brought us 2 bagels so that each of us could have a bagel, and Eric ate his bagel,
Oh yeah,
and then he left the package open on the stove, and my bagels got air exposed.
Put the chocolate in the comments.
And then
And
plus
if y'all
he
want
ate
Mike to
stinky
take
tuna.
his shirt off, put the white chocolate in the comments.
No, y'all, we would have to have.
Wait, hold on, I gotta look for. I'm gonna look for an emoji for Mike. I'm gonna tell y'all what emoji to put for Mike. If y'all want
Are you
him.
gonna make it the pastiest, whitest of? Because you know when they have the choice. 'Cause usually I pick the one that's like slightly, just a little bit of a tan, not quite the. Because like this is a little bit darker
Look
than
at
this.
these emojis.
I'm not like whitey white. I'm chocolate on the inside.
Okay, if y'all want Mike to take his shirt off, y'all gotta put a tie. Y'all gotta put the tie with the shirt. Actually, yeah, do that. Do the tie and the shirt one. Yeah, that's the one. Y'all had put it earlier. There you go. Yeah, put a tie and a shirt if you want Mike to take his shirt off at 10,000.
Yeah, that
put
would-
chocolate if you want me to take my shirt off at 10,000.
Somebody said that I'm like a white Kit Kat.
Yeah. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
I don't know. I'll figure out how I feel about that. So we appreciate all of you joining us today. And even though, we warm up, this is our warm up, and then we bring on really good guests.
Look I told you got some fans now, Scott.
Scott's a super fan. Scott, you could say that you like pickled eggs, and Scott's going to be like, let me find the pickled egg emoji and put it up there for you, because he loves you, and people are here for you. He's
That's
just
what
doing
I'm
it.
talking about.
By the way, like, nobody proactively started putting Thai emojis in the chat. Like, nobody started bombing the chat with Thai emojis until he asked.
Yeah, that's what we want though. We want them to interact. So
No, we do. I know. I'm down. No,
if
please.
y'all want Mike to take his shirt off,
Please.
look at Rebecca want us both to do it.
Rebecca, so you realize that if both of us
Okay,
stripped up here,
Shelby.
does everyone remember that Saturday Night Live skit?
Damn,
Does everyone remember that Saturday Night Live skit where it's Patrick Swayze? It's Patrick Swayze and it's Chris Farley dancing as they're dressed up like Chippendales and they're competing. And you're
okay. Everybody, hey, we getting a lot more ties than chocolate. Is all I know.
You're clearly the Patrick Swayze.
I guess we're gonna be
the two.
So
and
at the end of this,
Chris
we're gonna
Farley.
be going through these comments, and we'll see at 10,000 comments. I mean, at 10,000, what is it? Shares. We'll see who's gonna be taking off that shirt because Mike looking like he ahead right now by at least a few ties.
So it's not that there's not some sort of world where I would like take my shirt off in front of everyone. It's more that like I need not months, but like I need tanning before I do that. Like it's not a fun.
Hey, well you got to start now because everybody's starting to put them ties in, boy.
It's not. It's no, y'all be careful what you're asking for. Because, like it's somehow worth paying money to probably a lot of people to see him like encourage Eric to take his shirt off. Y'all need to be collecting.
But they already know what they get.
My shirt on.
They already know what they getting from me.
This dad.
They want you.
This dad bod is under reservation.
They want them ties. They want the ties off. They want you to take the shirt off without undoing the tie. That's got to be your magic trick, bro. I'm telling you, you got to use that.
You like a breakaway shirt and the tie is still sitting right there.
Yeah, bro. You know how hype they'd be. Just imagine you come in, you like, and the tie's still on. You gonna be like, oh my, how did he do that? Like, you gonna be thinking about it for a couple days. Like, I can't believe that dude really did that. The tie stayed on, honey. I don't know how.
That would go viral for all the wrong reasons.
Magic
for
Mike,
me,
there
you
you go, right there.
Yeah.
Magic Mike.
Like
that's a good one.
Like Dark Magic Mike, it's like.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah,
they love
Dark
this.
Magic. We still need to get to the contest because, by the way, everyone who's still watching us right now, you should be happy that we're taking so long to get to the contest because people don't come back. They're like watching for a lot of people watch for a few minutes and then they're out. So y'all are like, I gotta do the contest thing like immediately so that everyone wants to take part.
Hey.
What do we want to do for the contest? What do you think?
I don't know, but somebody gotta win and pay them taxes. Taxes good as these last few. I've been getting. Y'all been doing the state well. Hey, buddy, somebody.
How would somebody in the audience know whether or not I have a nipple ring?
I didn't even see that. Since Mike has nipple piercings.
Hey, Ali, we see your chat. Don't worry. I'm sorry. We're gonna get to you in just a minute.
We close. We just gotta announce this.
Sorry, our audience just loves foolishness.
Yeah, they like listening to
about
us.
it and then they love it.
So I guess for this contest, we gotta have them spam the chat.
Is that what you want?
How about I like when they spam the chat? It's pretty funny.
How about if you haven't, what we're gonna do is a lot of you share
best joke.
And then we'll read it on air.
Yeah, because yesterday we did like the vet one. Yeah, I think we should do funny.
So no, but hold on. Here's the only problem with that is that the jokes will like go in the thing, and then if you're not watching them the entire time, you're gonna miss them. But we have guests too.
Well, they can't do it now.
Should we pick a guest judge?
Y'all gotta put the jokes in.
No, you know what? we need to pick a guest judge. It shouldn't be either of us that picks.
Because I want to laugh.
I know you do, but you can still watch.
I need to get the joke.
Shout out to Kevin. Thanks for joining. Who should we have pick
What, the funniest joke?
the funniest joke?
Who has a good sense of humor? We can't pick somebody that got a dead sense of humor.
But the people with good sense of humors want to make the joke, so maybe we need to pick somebody who doesn't have a good sense of humor.
Well, who's what's the prize, or who's giving a prize?
We're gonna give away some more jam today.
Some more jam.
Shout out surprise.
So then,
Shout out surprise to
so then
Between Rows.
Avril
She'll pick.
should pick the joke.
She might be farming though. I haven't really seen her too much. She shares at the beginning of the thing, but I think then she jumps off because she's a farmer. She's at a farm and stuff. But let's see if she and Nate will come back.
We should have Avril
And Nate needs to be commenting much earlier during the show anyway. This is
so
ridiculous.
We probably gonna do like whoever got the funniest, whoever can put the funniest joke in the comments. Not starting now, but actually we could probably put.
You know,
I can write them down on my iPad. So everybody throughout this whole stream, y'all put y'all funniest joke, and by the end of the stream, I'm gonna
hold on. I have a because this will be much better. So we have a new Snapchat account apparently. Disrupt America. It's a Snapchat account, right? So for tomorrow, right now, everyone, shout out to Andrew Muddy from Beantown. Add Disrupt America on your Snapchat. Send us a snap. The best funny joke in the snap you're going to pick.
Cool.
All right?
Rebecca, you
but
can
we'll
look
start
up. You
that
can
today.
go
But
on
that's not the
Google.
content. The contest today is going to be different because what we need to pick like one today, and it's going to be real tough with the comments. I like, though, the idea of people submitting jokes, and then we can get them on screen doing their
Rebecca,
joke.
you can Google. You can Google jokes, Rebecca.
So
it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to have jam in it, guys. I know you guys want to do the jam thing again, but it doesn't have to have jam in it.
The prize is jam, though. It's infused jam.
Jam.
It's infused jam. It's lovely.
Hi, Ashley. I'm glad you're at work watching it. You're cool.
By the way, for anyone else who's out there who has stuff that you want us to give away and like mention to you, and then people get all excited about winning your stuff, you need to proactively reach out to us because we'd love to give away some of your stuff and ease the burden. I know everyone loves this infused jam. Actually, everyone loves this infused jam. Maybe. I don't know. It's tough though because it's expensive jam. It's really expensive. It's really expensive jam, and we're giving out a lot of them. All right, here's the contest. First of all, make sure that you've liked or emoted somehow on today's stream. You don't need to share it more than once, but you need to share the stream publicly so that we can see it. Otherwise, we can't see it. So share it publicly wherever you want. Make sure that works.
Share the stream today, because if you don't share it, then and we'll know.
And I want
in order to enter, you have to share the stream.
And you have to tag Healthy Futures Farms.
What's up, Andrew Muddy? What's up?
Because they're doing the giveaway. So if you're looking on Facebook for them, this is what their logo looks like. You might have to follow them before you tag them. So share today's stream, tag Healthy Futures Farms, and later on the show, we're going to go through the shares and we're going to pick somebody. Not like randomly. We'll pick somebody. Not like who do we think looks the nicest, or who do you want to slide up in your DMs tonight?
Who I want to be in my DM.
All right.
Tonight.
That's the contest. Just share it. Share the stream. Tag Healthy Futures Farm.
Oh, Rebecca's getting mad. She's getting mad about these rules. She said, you guys are
so
so annoying.
Rebecca,
I already shared you in like 7 groups.
So Rebecca, as long as any of those groups are public, that's cool. And what you can just do is go back into whatever ones you want and edit it and just tag Healthy Futures Farms. You don't have to reshare it. Because I don't want you to get in Facebook jail trouble. Sometimes that happens when you share too much. You all need to just share healthily. Later on this week, we're going to have Mark Fernandez back from Colorado. We're going to have Mary Clifton on tomorrow with Cheryl Benedetti's new
Andrew
segment
Money
called
said, "Good
Rehappiness.
morning, boys. Guess who's on the list for provisional license on Thursday?"
Andrew, that's awesome.
Shout out to Andrew Muddy.
So Andrew, why don't you come on the show on Thursday after you get your license so we can celebrate with you and everyone else. That's awesome. For those of you that don't know what that is, in Massachusetts, if you want to start a legal cannabis business, you need to get a license to do that through the state. And Beantown, Greentown, Andrew Muddy of Beantown, Greentown, and all of Beantown, Greentown, there's a whole bunch of those Jews that are awesome, are about to get their provisional, which means that they're going to have, I think it's 60 days, 60 or 90 days, and then they're going to like open their doors. So they're about to get really busy.
Shout out to them boys.
Somehow.
Them boys got work.
All right. Apologies to Ellie. Let's get him on right now. Let's dial him up.
He like, yo, I
Y'all
don't
know what the
wanna come
contest
on.
is. Share it and tag Healthy Futures Farms. We're going to pick one later on, and you're going to get free jam. Awesome free infused jam mailed to you.
Okay, everybody hyping up Andrew right now. Jen, Doug, Lady V.
Oh, we got to turn this a little bit to include you. That'll work. Hey, Ellie, how are you? Can you hear me?
Oh, we
Oh,
can
hold
hear
on just a
you.
second, Ali. Let's see here. So we can hear you. Just the problem is that you're not coming through on. I don't know if everyone at home can hear you or not. Um, no, that's great. Let's see if hold on just a second. See if this works. Try saying something right now, Ali.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh
Testing
no,
one,
no, hold
two.
on. That definitely didn't work. Now we can't hear you at all. Bear with me for just a second, Ali, and we'll get you back on.
It's very quiet, very little replying to.
Yeah,
We hear you guys. We hear you guys.
I think, no, you hear us, but I think what you weren't hearing was Ali. So, Ali, are you back?
They said
Okay.
they can hear him.
We're gonna take this and do this for just a second while we quickly do this. Let's see if this works. Are you able to turn your video on?
I think the video is on from my side. I haven't turned it off.
I got you. Yeah, so we're not able to see you, but that's okay. We want to talk with you. We're really happy that you've joined us. I know folks got to see you for just a second. So Ali, and pronounce your last name for me so that I don't mispronounce it again.
Ali Soomro.
Su-
Surname is Soomro.
Soomro.
Yeah.
I'll get that inflection right someday. So thank you so much for joining us live from Pakistan. We really appreciate you spending some time with us today.
Yeah, great to be here.
And at some point, if your video comes back, it'll pop right up and we'll see it. So Ali, you're in Pakistan right now. You and I were talking, and you're actually, so Pakistan has their own level of sort of orders for the populace to stay indoors. Is that correct?
Yes, we do. We are currently in a state of lockdown as well, where until and unless you are an essential service, you have been told to either work from home or have a very minimalistic staffing at the offices. For instance, I am currently at work. I am not home because oil and gas sector is kind of deemed to be a critical service. I think I lost you guys. I can't hear you.
Oh, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, we're definitely.
So basically, we have to stay at work so that people can stay home.
Got you, got you. So, and you were telling me that you've actually been shut in at work now for 26 days. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct, and I'm not going back home till the 16th of April now.
Wow, wow. So, and at work, do they have like facilities for you to be able to sleep, or how is it there?
No, no, we are used to having our rotation-based job. So in the oil and gas sector, we are used to it, but we don't really stay for so many days. We usually stick to a 15 days on duty and 13 days off.
Ah, okay. And Ali, I for quite some time I was following your voyage of going out and getting delicious and wonderful foods and like filming and photographing, videoing that and photoing that and sharing those. I imagine you haven't been able to do much with that, right?
Not much. I'm currently confined to eating at the mess that we have on our facility and our base. But they are feeding us well.
That's good. That's good. Um, And so, do you actually get to go outside of your work at all, or are you completely confined inside of your work?
No, in case of visits which we have to do, because we are spread over a very large area, at times we have to carry out visits at some of our well sites, and also we do end up moving out. But as I said, very strict protocols are being followed, where we are not just going around roaming. We are particularly staying in a confined area. When we go out, we are following the WHO standards. When we are coming back in, we are observing social distancing. We are not going into each other's faces and talking to each other. Even in our meeting rooms, we have spaced ourselves out from at more than 6 feet from each other.
And Ali, in the U.S., every state in the U.S. is sort of handling their has their own sort of progression on rules and mandates to the populace on how they're supposed to be acting right now. But we've heard in the U.S. that there are some countries internationally that are that are imposing very harsh penalties on their citizens if they disobey whatever the state mandates are. So how is Pakistan with that? How I obviously there's orders for everyone to stay in, but are people following that? And if not, like what is there a fine or a jail or what happens to folks there?
Well, you might need to understand that Pakistan is really a blue-collar country. We are the privileged lot sitting right now Facebook and Instagram and all these other places. But the majority of the population, well, not the majority, but a large chunk of the population, roughly 25 odd percent, is below the poverty line. These are the people who literally have to work on a daily basis in order to be able to earn something to buy food to take back home. They are the daily wages. These are the people who are being hit the hardest. Now we have systems in place where people who are rather more privileged, I would say, are trying to help those who are less privileged. But I don't see that this is going to be possible to continue with the complete lockdown at the rate that it is going. If you break the economic backbone of especially a crippled third world country, I don't see how things are going to be able to bounce back up. I believe in the States they announced a $2 trillion stimulus package, but even that is not having the impact that they had initially thought it would.
Yeah, yeah. So I know aside from you and your coworkers, then what's the sort of immediate environment with the populace then? Like if it's because I hear what you're saying, and so for a lot of folks, it's really going from very difficult conditions to even much worse. So how are the majority of Pakistanians? What do you sort of feel is? I mean, because I hear what you're saying. Like, there's only so much that people can take before they take some sort of action. So I don't know. What do you how do you feel what do you think's happening right now with most folks in Pakistan?
Well, my opinion is right now the current rate at which it is spreading, because see, we also have a limitation in terms of how many people we are testing. I think this is the problem everywhere in the world. There are not enough kits to go
Yeah. No, and I think folks in the U.S. are definitely starting to get surprised at the sort of how quickly it's spreading here and how many cases are getting reported. I think a lot of
From what I've been seeing online, the number of cases, I think the world over has surpassed 1.3 billion, and we are roughly about to reach a 100,000 deaths mark, which is not a good thing, considering that this is not an all-out war. God forbid, this is not another world war which we are witnessing, but there are a lot of people getting affected.
Ali, we really appreciate you spending some time with us. I would love to actually have you back on a future episode. We run every day, but I'd love to talk with you more, and I might also like to bring somebody onto the show um, who can actually also help to, because normally we like to have guests on from all over the place, and a lot of times it's sort of it's quick and lighthearted, and people are talking about how they're being affected. But I think that there's a really important conversation in here, especially when we're talking about countries around the world that are can't hand even if the U.S. is struggling and how we're handling this, there's other countries that have it even much worse, or certainly where their starting points are. It's like you're saying, Pakistan is a third world country, and so it affects you folks so much differently than it affects most citizens here in the U.S. So I'd love to have you back on so that we can get some more insights around that and really have some folks in the audience ask some questions.
That would be great, Mikey. Just drop me a message before you want me to come on. As I said, right now it's nighttime. I'm off from work. There is, thank God, internet access that we have, so we try and make do with what we can.
Well, we really appreciate you making the effort to join us today, and we'll definitely have you back on soon, Ali. We appreciate it.
Okay, buddy. Take care. And guys, stay safe.
Thank you.
That's all I can say right now.
Yeah, you
All
too.
right.
You too.
Same to you. See you guys again.
Okay, bye bye. Thank you. Um, that was Ali. That's pretty crazy. And it was difficult. I want to have the video was working right at the beginning, then all of a sudden the video stopped working and the audio worked, which is
Sorry,
actually the audio
guys.
wasn't working either. It's so stupid that I have tech difficulties.
Says Rebecca says my dad is in Canada. He has green card. He said $1,000 fine for going on beach in Nova Scotia. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Neighbors had a party and were fined $7,500 each. Your neighbors or in Canada? You must be talking about your neighbors.
Oh, my neighbors? Who's talking about my neighbors?
No, I'm talking about. Sorry,
Um,
guys, about all the video stuff.
yeah, no, that was just weird. No, I think that was a Facebook thing. That wasn't us because we could still see the video. We
So
could
it's gonna really
we
mess
could
with
still
us.
we could still see that part. So I think that was it. I'm blaming it on Facebook.
Hmm.
But we didn't have the audio, so that was definitely right. You had to hold the mic up to the thing. That's stupid. You don't want that. I wonder how the contest is going.
Yeah, I ain't seen nothing funny yet. Okay, so now you
No,
guys.
it's not this is the jokes. They're gonna Snapchat.
Oh, you guys
the
are
jokes
supposed to
into
Snapchat. My bad.
Um,
What's up, Ralph? Long time no talk, man.
So-
Where you been?
So for those of you that had a little difficulty hearing, I know there was static for just like a second. It's because I was trying to see if I could force the Facebook thing to work. Zoom really messes us up. We used Zoom this morning. I
Oh,
rebooted, still doesn't
Facebook
matter.
is messing with Sheila. She said, this phone is acting up, keeps freezing and not letting me tag or share streams. Son of a
Shout out to
female
Ralph.
dog.
Shout out to Ralph.
thought I
Just
couldn't
for
get
those
back
of
on
you,
your
if you're
show.
wondering,
Oh my
our
gosh.
stream is perfectly fine here. We're not dropping any frames, so if you're seeing any freeze up, it's on your end, unfortunately, and it's not on ours.
So Sheila, Mike basically just said That's your fault.
Get a
Ain't got
bit
nothing
of
to do with us.
internet.
Ain't
No,
got
she's
nothing to
out.
do with us.
So I know where Sheila. I know the area that Sheila lives in. And she has like lousy internet options.
Yeah, Ralph, man, I miss your energy, man.
Miss your beard, Ralph. Shout out to Ralph's daughter.
Shout out to her. What's her name again?
Ralph will mention it in the
Yeah,
comments.
Ralph.
We've been missing you too, Ralph.
I forgot your daughter's name.
She's lovely though. She's lovely.
Good morning, Jody.
So Jody will be joining us tomorrow with her segment,
Jody is gonna be on tomorrow.
Green Nurse on the Grow. That's exciting. She's going to show us how her plants are doing, and she's going to have a special guest on who will then look at her stuff and give her some advice. I wonder who she's going to have on. We don't even know.
Ali is her name. Ralph said, I would love to figure out how to collect keys to help the communities living in food insecurity based on this time. Ali is my daughter. Shout out to Ali, Ralph's daughter.
And shout out.
We would love to help you. We would love to figure out how we can help you out, Ralph.
Yeah, and a lot of people do. A lot of these
people know who Ralph is.
You go to a lot of these events, and
you always see his keys.
Yeah, you see the buckets full of keys.
Buckets
You
full
wonder
of
why
keys,
you're
that's
putting your.
Ralph.
And by the way, it's surprising how many people actually have extra keys like that. And I guess I have a
know,
few,
right?
but it's shocking. Like
Very
everyone's.
shocking.
How does that happen? Like, what are all these keys
to
that you don't need them anymore?
Yeah, maybe we should have a scavenger hunt where we figure out what keys go to where.
You know what would be really cool is to do something with Seth from Chronic Trips.
Oh yeah,
right? Because he does all kinds of stuff, and he has geolocation stuff. Shout out to Seth. So by the way, Seth is so
cheddar cheese.
Yeah,
Frappuccino.
Seth is so awesome that he sort of felt like when he came on live that his logo should have been on the screen, which he's right, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you think about it, like, I mean, we're having him on, and he like the dude went out the night before camping. The day before and got stranded out in the rain, right? And then he went out again, and I didn't put his logo up. So by the way, he took a screen grab of him being on with us, so that he could post on his website on Facebook, being like, "Thank you for having me on," and he added his graphic onto the screen.
He's like, if y'all not gonna do
with
it,
his
I
suggestion, like where the graphic should have gone, and it's point well taken.
Let us know how you really feel, my man.
No, but Seth, I mean, he's such a good dude.
Y'all not gonna do it, I will.
Yeah, exactly, right? I don't know, Seth, if you're available, we need help, clearly. The next guest on is going to be Vanessa Paradis. She's going to call in live from New York City.
Paradise.
Only paradise.
Gonna have you back on today.
Only paradise.
Oh, Miss Paradise.
How could we ask for more? We should make, since she's going to be coming back regularly, we should make a little intro for her that has that, like 10 seconds of that song, because that's kind of perfect, isn't it?
I don't know the song. You know the song. I'm just singing it.
Does anyone know, if you can find that song for Eric, that would be cool.
Here we go. Ralph made sure we was going to know. It's called Keys Feed. Is a way we can all do something while home. We can do this anywhere in the country. Many scrap yards will pay cash for the keys and use the money for their food pantries. 958.000. Oh, was that 958,000? Public school students in mass, if each donated one key, that's 33,000 in scrap value to go to your local food pantry.
Hello. Hold on just a second. We're gonna see.
Oh, Miss Paradise.
I wanna make sure I got you. What's that?
How
yeah, it is.
you doing today? Miss Paradise is live from New York City.
Yeah,
She's in a danger zone.
so Vanessa, hold on just a second, because we definitely have your video, but I don't know that we have your audio. Can folks hear? Can folks hear Vanessa out there?
Can y'all hear Miss Vanessa?
Can you hear her when she's? They probably can, because she's nice and
Yeah, I
loud.
can hear you.
Um,
I think so.
hold on just a second. We're gonna bring you up here. Actually, we're gonna call you right back, I guess.
Oh no, they said no, they can't.
Yeah, and they can't hear you. I'm gonna call you right back, Vanessa. Okay.
They can't hear.
You
Sorry,
know,
y'all.
no.
It's a lot of technical difficulties today again.
Nah.
But y'all can hear us just fine because that's what y'all came for. We the show.
I feel like I'm just going to uninstall Zoom off my system soon.
Zoom has been complaining to him.
So we got your video,
Let us know if y'all can
but we
hear
still
Miss
don't have your
Paradise.
audio. So I'm gonna hold the mic up to the speaker here, and we'll do it that way. Okay. So Vanessa, thank you for joining us. You have lovely glasses on. Yeah, they can barely hear you, Vanessa. We'll do this really quickly because people they're saying they can barely hear you, and it's I guess that's my fault. Show us where you are today. Tell us where you are, and I'll make sure that people can know that.
Okay, I'm at Hudson Yard,
So you're at Hudson Yard.
which is right near the Javits Center.
So
This is where all the COVID-19 people are being treated.
right. So what you're showing us right now is the Javits Center, which is on the it's like Midtown on the west side of Manhattan, right?
Yeah.
And you were saying that's where they're one of the holding places for COVID. Is it COVID-19 people who have it, like that's where they are?
People have it. Yeah, the hospital. The hospital that Governor Cuomo had set up for the virus.
Right, and so many people know the Javits Center from conventions. Like if you go to a convention in New York City, if you what's that? If you if many folks know the Javits Center from when they go to conventions in New York City and stuff. So what's going on out there right now? There's obviously some trucks and stuff, but are there like many people walking the streets, or is it mostly businesses, or what's the deal?
It's mainly around here. It's dead as normal, but there's police officers and there are military, because I guess the military. The other thing near here is the USS Comfort, so it's all happening like just down there. I don't want to get any closer. I'm an avenue away, so I'm safe. But if I got closer, then you'd see more people. There's like on the corner down there, it's like you can't see, but I can. There's a bunch of military guys crossing, and over here they have some policemen. This is a subway station. The other day you were like, "Dude, subway station." That's Hudson Yards. This is the vessel, which is like some weird piece of like architecture that you can climb. It's a shame because this is all brand new. This is also like make this part of Manhattan more, I don't know, more commercial. So I guess when things get back to normal, then everyone will come back here.
Vanessa, we were having a little bit of some people can hear you. I know some people listening on their phones are probably struggling to hear you right now. You're out near the Javits Center in Midtown Manhattan right now, correct?
Yeah.
Just in case people, just as a reminder for folks. And you're basically saying like there's folks out right now that are working and stuff, but most folks are not out and about. Oh, our video is
we were
frozen.
told yesterday that we're approaching the apex of this that everyone's been waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, stay inside because this is like, I guess it's the eye of the storm. It feels like nothing, but whatever. It's fine.
Gotcha. Vanessa, I appreciate you hanging out with us for a little bit today.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'm sorry that we had a little bit of issues with the audio today. So we'll definitely have you. We'll definitely have you back on soon. And I'll make sure that we fix all of this stuff. But we really appreciate you, Vanessa,
Yeah, no problem.
especially braving Manhattan. And I am interested in putting you in social distance to like people you don't want to talk to.
There's a man to my left, but I'm not going to talk to him. And he knows I just said that. And now he's watching me walk away because he's looking at my ass. But, it's fine.
Vanessa, we love you a lot. Thank you for joining us, and we're gonna have you back on next week, and we'll make sure this is all looking good.
Okay, works for me.
All
Have
right.
a good day.
Bye, Vanessa.
Bye.
Eric says bye.
Bye. Bye, Vanessa.
She's like, I can't believe I left the house for this. It's really interesting. Zoom once again. Zoom
Scott
meeting.
went off on you again. He said, "Well, with Ali, you changed the settings and we could hear him. Then you changed it back. Change those settings again."
So Scott, what had happened was when we changed the settings, we couldn't hear Ali, but you could apparently. So it's just something I need to
Yeah, calm
spend.
down,
I just need
Scott.
to spend some time on it. No, Scott's right though.
Before we had
Scott's
to come
right.
through, before we had to come over there.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Nah, I'm coming over. See you soon, Scott.
No, you know what it is like we do the show and then for most of the rest of the day I'm talking with people about the show, and I just need to sit down here instead and like bang this out because we have a new show in the morning that's not us, it's Chris Almeida, and he goes on at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Every
Ooh,
weekday.
Christy, you so late. You a whole hour and 57 seconds late.
Is it? Are we?
Dang.
Oh no. We're it's 11 o'clock. We're an hour into the show.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said an hour and 57 minutes. I was
I
getting.
said hour and 57 seconds. It shows the seconds on there.
I got you.
Yeah, we mad. We love you, Scott. You need to make a fake producer to blame for tech difficulties.
Who's saying that? Oh, Dan.
Dan, Kush Room, what's your problem, man? Get the shit right. Come on.
Well,
we know you ain't got no arms. We know you ain't got no legs, but you need to get on your jobs. And your jobs is fixing this audio. There you go. Now you know who fault it is.
well, if everyone, and not that anyone cares, but it was after we did a Zoom thing, and then the next day after that, nothing was ever the same. I think I need to uninstall Zoom. But you're right, I do need somebody to blame. I blame Dan Skelton.
Okay, Chrissy says she had the mom life. That makes sense.
Christy, welcome. Christy is from
That
the
makes sense.
Mass Cannabis Community group on Facebook. We appreciate
Shout out
her
to
joining.
Christy.
Um,
Thank you.
and we appreciate all you peeps hanging out. And so tomorrow, by the way, I'm really excited. So tomorrow we have Dr. Mary Clifton coming on. We're gonna have Goldie Piff coming on Thursday. Y'all out there have been waiting for Goldie to come on so that we can actually talk about some real issues. Beantown, Greentown, Andrew Muddy, we're setting him back up with Rick Campanella from Brothers Grimm Seeds. All right, so what year were you born?
What year was I born? 1991.
91. Okay. So, was it 91? You sure about that?
Oh
You're
man,
pretty sure. You're
could it
pretty
been
sure.
94? Nah, I was born in 91. I want to share. Chrissy said, I want to share some great news of the day. My boyfriend was confirmed positive last week, and 2 days sleeping without gasping for air. Wait, huh?
So her boyfriend got the coronavirus, she's saying, but now a few days later he's doing better and he can sleep
without gasping.
for air. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
It's
Shout
really
out to
nice
her boyfriend.
Yeah, and to her too, because I'm sure that was really
Toughing it
stressful.
out.
It's nice to hear. There's a lot of people that don't do well, but it's nice to hear people recovering from it. and
Jody,
stuff.
91 is not baby. I am grown. I can rent a car on my own. I don't know what you talking
Barely.
about.
For her, a couple of years now, you can rent a car because I think it's
what
like
you
24.
talking
You got to be 24.
I'm grown.
Be like, I'm grown.
I'm grown. I don't know what you talking about. 91 was a long time ago.
I'm grown.
Yes, Rebecca. What? 91? Yes. I was born in 91, believe it or not. I may look like I was born in the 80s, but I was born in 91.
So 91. This is information I'm asking so that we can sort of randomly pick a share winner.
Randomly pick a share.
How many shares do we have right now because of the contest? By the way, for everyone, the contest today is that if you share, you have to share and tag Healthy Futures Farms.
Share and tag.
If you might not be able to tag them if you can't, if you're not following them. So just quickly, this is the logo you're looking for when you look at Healthy Futures Farms.
They make the jam that we get.
They're making the jam, or they're the sponsor. I shouldn't say they make it, but they're the sponsor. And the jam is award-winning jam. It just won best CBD edible. This happens to not be CBD. It's infused with other stuff, if you know what you mean. So make sure that you're well over 21, which I don't think we have anyone watching who's under 21 anyway.
89 in the house.
Not on Facebook.
I'm older too, 86. Okay, 80s babies. I see y'all. Disco balls.
So this is your last chance. If you haven't shared the stream yet, you can share it now. You're in on the contest. I'm wondering how many shares we have.
You gotta like and share the stream, and we giving away jam. The award-winning jam.
Oh wow. We might be able to kind of tell who.
The award-winning.
So like Sheila Duff
jam.
shared it. I can see that.
We can
Scott
see
shared it.
everything
We
y'all
kind of need more
doing.
than like a few people. This is for a contest, so I'm not saying normally we don't tell people every day to share the stream for the contest. It just happened to be today. You got to share it. That's all. It's not like that every day. Just share the stream.
He said 81 here, baby. No disco balls. A lot of aqua nets, though.
Hako. So even though his profile photo
What's
looks
up,
like
Hawk?
that, that's not what he has like a banging beard.
You got a banging beer hawk. You kept the baby face.
It's massive.
for the
It's like
profile.
he's like a Viking with his beard. So everyone's still sharing the stream now.
Rebecca said we got 29 shares.
Okay, so 29 shares. Thank you, Rebecca, for that update because I was having trouble.
We didn't want to count.
It's tough for us to count here. We have to go someplace else. Gonna see that. All right.
I'm calling in to try it on my toes. Oh, Rebecca, you giving us hints or something? Is that who? What? Herbert says. All right, I don't even want to say this, but Herbert Campman says.
And by the way, for all of you who share our stuff every day, we appreciate it. And it doesn't mean we need you to keep sharing that. I don't know which one you're. Oh, Paige, you're sharing.
Herbert at
You're
the
gonna
top.
share and you're gonna tag Healthy Futures Farms, which is a sponsor for a whole charitable thing that we're doing right now. Shout out to Nikan for helping to push that today. And so if you share this stream and you tag Healthy Futures Farms, and I'm just doing this again because somebody's asking. This is
Your
what it looks like.
page-
This is what their logo
this
looks
is-
like. So you could probably. I have no idea. I think you have to follow them before you can tag them.
This is the second day Paige you was late.
This is
Do
how
you
you're going to
remember?
enter for Infused Jam. We're giving away Infused Jam. It's award-winning Infused. The person who made it is an award-winning Infused Jam maker. So
Joey.
you know it's good jam.
Where
We
have
stream.
you been?
Yes, we stream every day.
Where
Joey.
have you been,
We
Joey?
stream every day, and we do giveaways every single day. It's 10 a.m.
Like,
Eastern
where
time.
have you been, Joey?
And for 2 weeks we had like very few technical difficulties, and then all of a
Oh,
sudden.
I'm
I've had
sorry,
some
Paige.
issues.
I didn't know you was an essential.
Thank you, Paige.
We-
Thank you
we
for
love our
working and
essentials.
for
We love
and
our
for
essential
still
workers.
tuning in. We really appreciate it. And in fact, you know what? Why don't tomorrow we do a contest for essential workers?
Oh,
That's what we're
Herbert-
gonna do tomorrow.
Herbert's being a troll. Hey, Herbert. I'm glad you want to be a troll. We got our troll of the day. Woo! Herbert
So-
put in the comments earlier. He said, "Who likes balls?" And then Herbert that was his first troll comment. We let that one slide. We let it slide. But then he had to come with the second one. He said he holds the mic like ... I guess he talked about me because he said I hold the mic like I'm doing something inappropriate. So shout out to my dog Herbert. I can't wait to see you in person, Mr. Troll. Because I hope you can say that straight to my face because I'm going to have a mic.
Super Friend Scott, if you can put a link up to Healthy Futures Farms real quick, so that folks can navigate to it. I guess
With a
easier.
name like Herbert, you shouldn't be talking. Herbert. Sorry, I'm drunk.
No, that's okay. Actually, we don't mind.
on,
I
man.
don't mind Herbert. It's cool.
Come on, man. Don't blame
As
it
long-
on a goose.
No, so
it's
all right,
blame it on a goose.
and plus, like we have super fan, we have moderators and stuff. So you know what I'm saying. If it goes too far, they'll just get whatever. I don't know. And by the way, there's also words.
I like it.
There's also words that will actually
I like
automatically-
the trolling. Use troll of the day, Herbert. Look, he just said
We
it.
have no
I don't even
awards for
know
that,
what
though.
we're chatting. That's how you know you a troll when you just hop in the comments. You don't even know what's going on. You just in the comments.
No, that's cool. But maybe there's not much going on right now. So maybe he was.
How about
like, this is-
instead of trolling
is fun.
Herbert, you like and share it, and then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
to
So
do.
Herbert, as long as you're here, you can actually enter
Since
the
you
contest.
drunk,
If
you-
you're drunk, you might
drunk and hit that.
make use of
finger.
it.
Use your fingers.
Win some
and,
jam. It's actually really
and
good
hit
jam.
the share button on your phone.
It's really good.
It's the one
The
that
share button.
kind of got double. It's kind of looking double right now, but just push both of them.
All right. So you said 91.
Yeah. Can I give it back? Sorry. What? No, just hit the share button. Like, we don't care. Just hit the like and share. Was that him? Was that him?
I have what?
Did he just like and share?
Oh, I don't know. No, not yet. It might not show up right away. Oh, they did. He liked the stream.
Nah, we said share it, my brother.
Well, that still might be coming. He might be getting on that. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you drinking, by the way?
Let's pick this contest winner. I'm not sure what flavor jam it is, but they've all been super delicious. And by the way, you know how I know how good it is that I have people that write to me and they're like, can we request special flavors to be given away on the contest? So, I don't know. I estimate the jam is probably, if you had to buy this jam, not that you can ever buy jam anywhere like this, but if you were, it's probably like $30, $35 jam. So we try to give away stuff every day, and so shout out to Healthy Futures Farms for helping us do that. We appreciate you guys. And Mary Palmer had given away some stuff too, and you know what? Those people got their stuff already, which is nice. It's nice to know.
Who's that? Jessica?
Yeah,
that is
she got her
Jessica?
CBD dog treats
Shout out
from
to
Mary Palmer.
Jessica. How's those CBD dog treats? Put it in the comments. We want to hear.
All right, so let's pick this winner. So I was asking what your birth date was, but that doesn't. I'm not going to ask that ever again because 9 + 1 is like 10, and that's just like 10. I was trying to come up with something like, because we got like 20 something. So
How about the first person to guess my birthday and put it in the comments?
so hold on, your birthday's coming up soon.
In the
We need to plan a
comments.
party for you, right?
Oh, I'm having a 29th birthday.
No,
Getting old.
no, Dan. The 10th share did not win. I know, Dan. 9 + 1 is 10. Dan, that's probably because Dan was the 10th share, and he's like, yeah,
Oh man, you guys.
I won.
My
Look at
birthday
that.
is July. What?
So just because you guess his birthday though doesn't mean we're
No, I just want to see if.
yeah. If you want to see if people can find it and guess it,
Oh, they gonna look.
yeah, it's Wikipedia. We'll probably tell them in like 2 seconds.
You gotta come up with some sneaky.
I don't have a Wikipedia entry, but you do.
I'm telling you, we should definitely come up with a scavenger hunt about me.
But a lot of people can't really leave the can't really. A lot of people are like not
Wait,
wanting.
nobody knows
July
my
18th
birthday.
is
Look it.
July
That's
19th.
crazy.
They're all just guessing. 15th.
Oh, look who knows. Of course.
Who's that? Oh, okay.
Of course. Yeah, you
So
can't
the
participate
21st.
in this game. You
All right,
can't
so here's
participate.
what we're gonna do.
You
So,
too late,
this one is
Scott.
3.
Somebody already got
This
it.
one is
Somebody who knows me already
7,
got it.
9, 10, 11, 20, 29, 30.
Oh man.
Is Scott's one right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lorraine got it first though.
No, yeah, she got it.
Yeah, it's July 21st.
So Scott, as
The
of right
best day
now, go backwards 20 from the shares. You know what I'm saying? So I think you said they were like 30 something. So just count backward, and that one's gonna be the winner.
What, 21 days? Come back 21.
No, total of 20. Because what I did was July is 7, then the 2 plus the 1, and the 1 and the 9 and the 9 and the 1. I don't know. We're doing 21 backwards.
Yeah, you was close, Robert.
Backwards. Whatever I said.
You was close.
We still appreciate all you guys like sharing it, and it helps us.
Can y'all guess what high school I went to? The name of my high school?
It was in California, right? I know that.
So you guys can
Wasn't it like was the city like Rancho something? Wasn't it like Rancho?
Nah, I lived in Reno Valley.
Lived in Reno Valley.
Yeah, I can guess the school. My high school. They finna do some digging. It's gonna take them a while though. I like this. I like to see what people know about me. Don't be doing too much digging. You trying to get Rancho Cucamonga.
Maybe a fun show would be that you basically have questions that people have to go and find the answers for. And rush
Rebecca
back.
is hoping and praying that she win. She is like, today is gonna be my day. Okay, Scott found out.
So Scott is also, just in case Scott missed it, Scott is also going to determine who won today's contest for the free jam giveaway. We need some nice pictures of the jam to like show. We need some like product shots.
All right, so this is my question to everybody who's a Patriot fan. I need y'all to, not Patriot fan, who's a Tom Brady fan. I met, because now they're two separate people.
He's so sad.
But y'all need to write in the comments what you think Tom Brady record gonna be this year.
And by the way, I just realized that Scott always messages me. I bet there's a message. Oh, there's not.
Like,
Scott.
y'all tell me what y'all think his record gonna be. I think he's gonna win probably. I think they're gonna be in a wild card. Probably win 10, 11 games and be in a wild card.
Rebecca's upset.
Come on, Rebecca. You.
We didn't pay for him though, Rebecca. We didn't pay for him.
Rebecca,
to
do
stay.
you even know the story? Like, what?
She does no, but people just get heartbroken. Like they don't.
It don't matter. You don't say it to Brady. Brady didn't leave the Patriots. The Patriots left Brady.
Joey, I like that you're. I'm not sure what 117 is, but I like it.
He's talking 11-7. That's what he meant to put. Like, what are you talking about? F Brady, he left us. Belichick was trying to get rid of Brady when he got rid of Garoppolo, and that's been proven fact. They already said it. That was a fact. He wanted to get rid of him, and that put a fire into Brady.
Oh, Joey's saying that it's going to be like 11. They're going to have an 11-7 season.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh yeah,
that's what I asked.
Oh, I got you, and that makes sense. But it's more about like it doesn't. As long as you make the playoffs and then win, right? Like it doesn't matter if you're
it's not 16 games anymore, so it's 18 games with the new CBA.
I mean, make the playoffs 10-8, and as long as you win the rest of your games, you're winning the Super Bowl. But we always used to have Brady to sort of pull that off, and I think Who are you
See,
gonna have?
Chris
Who are you gonna have?
Almeida made a good point. Everyone quits job. Shitty boss, right? You're damn right.
Rebecca, I've been with the Pats since the Steve Grogan days. I used to watch them when they were like one and something back in the
Averill
day.
said,
But I
y'all
hear
need
you.
to. Averill was like, yo, I will be sending the jams to all the winners this Friday. I am limiting my trips to the post office once a week. Uh, 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 uh.
Averill, that's totally cool. I think people are just happy to win, and we all understand it could take a few days for people's prizes to get to them. I think just as long
We
as they
know
win,
Averill.
everyone's just happy. And Averill's making so many people happy. By the way, Healthy Futures Farms has farm shares 26 weeks of vegetables for 4 people, which is kind of crazy. So it's $425. We don't make any money of that, but you did help seed a bunch of those plants, and they're looking beautiful. I saw some pictures. So for all of you, probably now more than ever, you need good vegetables, right? Because you the other day took a peek in Walmart, right? And it was like
Empathy.
it was cleaned out, which is
Went in there,
crazy. So
went in there,
for those of you actually,
went in there in a bubble and couldn't get nothing.
for those of you who are actually like, if you're a little worried about where you're gonna be getting your food from, your local farms, its harvest season is starting real soon. So there's lots of good stuff that you can get, and Healthy Futures Farms has amazingly good prices apparently. So of 26 weeks, which is a half a year, pretty much of vegetables for 4 people is $425.
425.
20 weeks. Somebody's saying 20 weeks. 20
That's
weeks.
all you gotta
Whatever it is.
pay
Um,
for the freshest vegetables on the state.
putting it in all caps. 20 weeks.
Brady won't get a free.
It depends
Covered
on the season, the
match,
vegetables and
just
stuff.
saying.
Apparently this year it's 20 weeks, but that's still a lot. So
Man, you crazy. Brady finna kill it this year. You don't think? Look at if Belichick getting rid of Brady caused Belichick wanting to get rid of Brady caused him to win 2 Super Bowls. Just imagine what getting rid of him off the team finally is what's gonna do to Brady. You don't think he been throwing footballs since the end of the season? You crazy.
yeah. So Scott,
Y'all need to understand. Brady
Superfan
is
Scott did finally
mad.
message me. So Scott, the deal is that people needed to share them in publicly accessible places, which we'll all learn what that means. So you just go with the ones that are you
Averill
can see, the
said-
ones that are publicly.
Averill
seen.
said it's not 400, it's 382.
And Scott, let's also
C19 discount.
Okay, I got you. I see Scott. Do you know him? I'm gonna look over here for a second.
Yeah.
You know this? No, this guy right here, who's in the comments.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Joey, are you still here?
Who's got my?
Who's got your nug? Well, I
Who's
don't.
got
You know
my
what, Joey?
nug?
I don't know who has your nug, but I know who has your jam.
Guess who won?
Joey won the jam.
Joey Jam Jalla.
I don't even know what that means.
Nobody does.
Joey, you won today. We're super psyched. Yeah, you're chilling, and pretty soon you're gonna be
I'm
chilling with some
chilling.
jam. So Joey, just to keep this clean, do us a favor. Go over to the Healthy Futures Farms page.
He finally got it. I'm chilling. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right, Joey. Isn't it exciting? Isn't it cool when you win stuff? And by the way, everyone, when you invite your friends, you should tell your friends about this. I know I don't mean
Oh,
for it to
shit.
sound cheesy, but just have your friends. It helps us with the show to keep doing it, but then also your friends can actually win.
Oh, you know Rebecca. Oh shit. Rebecca finna stop kicking it with us. She like, nah.
See,
this ain't
Rebecca
cool.
should still have her brother
This ain't cool.
coming into the thing too, and then he would have chances to win. Also, so folks,
Rebecca, I promise. Look at Rebecca. I'm gonna help you on the next one. I ain't finna let them do you dirty like that again, yo. Like you been done wrong too many times, way too many times, and I'm feeling your pain. I hear you. I hear your calls. I'm gonna make sure we do this right for you next time.
Rebecca, as long as so congratulations to Joey. Joey, we've been.
But shout out to my dog Joey.
Yeah, Joey, we've been seeing you come into the chat for a few days, and we appreciate you watching the show, and we appreciate everyone watching. Rebecca, I feel your frustration. You're welcome, Joey. We appreciate you.
Hey, I couldn't tell you Herbert because I was born in '91, so that was a little bit before my time.
Um, 1987, huh? Well, we can give you our opinion.
Joe Pizzle. That's what you want us to call you, Joey. Joe Pizzle. Okay, Joe Pizzle. Shout out to Joe Pizzle winning the Jam Jala.
So I'm looking at major. You're saying the best thing that happened in 1987.
He said, "My dad." Ha ha ha. Dumb,
All right.
LOL.
So Aretha Franklin was inducted into the. She was the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In 1987. I think that's pretty cool. I don't even have to look further than that. I think that so far that's the best thing that's happened in 1987. Aretha Franklin,
You know
first
the
woman
best
in the
thing
Rock
that
and Roll Hall
happened
of
in
Fame.
'91, right?
So Rebecca, back
boy
to
was
Rebecca
born.
for just a minute. So Rebecca is really kind of like a super fan. She's getting that. She's getting there. So Rebecca, we want to help load the contest to help benefit you tomorrow. So give us a suggestion, Rebecca. What should we do? What should the contest be
To help you win,
to help you win? But it also needs to it needs to help
We
the
gonna
show.
give
It's not
you-
even about us. Like
we're
if
gonna give you an advantage.
yeah, so like something you know how what we like to create engagement. We want some more people to watch the show too.
All right,
So
Herbert. We don't use those kind of words in the comments. That was your first. That was your first and a half. That was your 2.5 strike right there. You got one more and you're done.
yeah, so Avril Andrade makes a very good point that this show is the only place that you can go to get this jam for free. This actually for most people this is your only place to get infused jam, and this is like jam that if you were in the store, it's like the $8, $10 jars of fancy pants jam, but then it's also infused, so it's massively awesome and everyone loves it. It tastes so tasty. I think we're out of jam. I don't think we have any. I don't have any jam left. I don't know if you have any jam left, but
Nope.
we could use some jam. So congratulations to Joey, and also so check back in tomorrow. We're gonna have so Rebecca, tell us. Um,
The winner must begin with an R. Okay.
Oh, well, that's rough.
Well, Robert, you got a chance.
I'm not sure if that's right.
I guess few people got.
A lot of people are gonna have a raw deal.
Yeah, it's not gonna be too rough around the edges.
So Avril from Avril, the person who is the sponsor for the jam, wants everyone to know that this is the only place you're ever gonna find jam for free is this show. And we will ship. And I'm sorry that the video and the audio was having. some
Avril said she's
withholds
making
there.
a fresh batch tonight, so all you winners just understand your half batch will be in the mail soon.
We have a bunch of guests tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to tell you or not. No, I just have to finalize some of them, but I definitely know that Mary Clifton's going to be on, which I'm excited about. She just accepted my friend request, or she friend requested me, so we'll be able to have her on the show tomorrow. That's exciting. She's going to talk about some cannabis stuff. I know people want us to talk more about cannabis, by the way.
Y'all want us to talk more about getting high,
Or even just the issues. Like Goldie the other day
They
came in
want
the
to talk about
comments.
the serious issues. Around
Yeah, Goldie came in. Well, I mean, there's some stuff that people want to talk about, and they like it that we have fun, but they also want us to talk about
Robert
stuff.
said, "Mike, you on IG too?"
I am. It's tough to find.
It's tough to find.
I think it's like CSC_Mike.
He
or
says
something
it's
stupid like
tough
that.
to find.
But that said, we actually have a new Instagram account for Disrupt America, so go and follow that.
Joey P, you want some jam and you don't even know where we from, my brother? That's tax. Sorry, got to tax you for that question. So now your jam just understand, Joey, because you knew and you won. Everybody has to pay taxes, even though you win. Just like in life, nothing is free. and you have to pay taxes on everything. So your jam, when you get it, it's gonna be half. It's literally gonna be cut in half because you have to pay what's called a chocolate tax. Chocolate referring to me, and taxes referring to your product. So you want free, but you only get about 48%.
So does the chocolate tax apply to like can apply to everything then, right? Because it's
The
just
chocolate
your
tax-
arbitrary tax. It's just like,
Yeah,
yo, you
chocolate
got something.
tax.
I want some of that. You're gonna give me some of that.
Yeah, if it's something I don't like, the
Then
state don't
there's
like,
no tax.
then it might not be a tax.
Tax free.
Some items are tax free, believe it or not.
Like, what would be tax free that you don't want any piece of?
I mean, if it's got anything to do with like lipstick, or if we was giving away
Like so,
some type of girl stuff, girl products.
like maxi pads. You don't need those, right? Although I've seen people use them as masks, as like makeshift masks with when they can't afford the mask, they can you make that into it. I don't know if it's reusable.
All right,
I don't
so
think
let's
you
just
can
have
wash
a little
it.
talk real quick. Number one, why would we be ever giving away maxi pads?
Oh no,
on a-
we're
on a
not
morning
giving
show?
away maxi pads. I'm saying people give, like, because we were talking about gifts that you wouldn't want anything to do with. Things.
Yeah,
And maxi pads would be one of those, right?
We get a tax on stuff. We get taxes on the gifts, on
Correct.
their gifts. When they win, we tax it.
Oh, I see your point now.
So at no
just-
point in time we will be giving away free maxi pads on this show. And if we are, then just know that was the day before that was my last day. So just
What if we got a
understand.
giant sponsor? What if it was paying a lot of money? What if
I'm
what
off.
if the maxi pad company was
Then
like,
we just had to get some girls on the show. That'd be perfect.
but you wouldn't want to be on it? You wouldn't
Why
want
is
that.
this conversation?
You don't
still
want that
going?
maxi
Why
pad
is
money?
this
Are you telling me you
conversation
don't want
still
that
going?
maxi pad
Why
money?
is this conversation still going? Why? Is
I know
he
you want maxi
entertaining
pad
this
money
conversation?
when it comes down to it. I had fun today. I mean, other than that, the audio thing was stupid and people had trouble hearing.
What is going on? Where are these conversations?
Who's saying that? Somebody new must be saying that, right? Somebody new must be saying that because they don't know how we roll. Apparently.
We got a lot of weird conversations going on. I'm sorry, y'all. My co-host loves to engage in weird conversation. I told you this is a shark. It's a shark pool now. Gotta understand.
I just like talking about stuff.
He likes talking about a lot of blood things, clearly, because he's a shark in water.
Joey, we're in the Boston area. You can look.
Yeah, we in Boston, Joey. Why? Don't be trying to come.
Well, he's saying he's getting real granular,
Yeah,
so
don't-
he.
don't be trying to come. Don't be trying to come look for us. Mind your business, my brother.
But if you do want to send a care package, like part of that jam, we'll take it because that jam is good enough. The jam is good enough that we'll take a half a jar. Secondsies, we'll take your sloppy seconds.
Sloppy seconds. You going off the window?
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
We just posted our IG. Just understand.
Oh, Herbert. So
follow-
Herbert's in Australia. Oh, Herbert, you know what, dude?
You're in Australia?
Herbert, what time is it there? No, Herbert, all things you've said all this show is totally forgiven. We don't even care. Tell us what time it is in Australia right now. Herbert, friend request me. My last name is Doobie.
Yeah, we hope you in Australia talking like that.
No, dude, friend. No, after the show, Herbert, we're gonna have you on. Oh, they're called Tampax. No, that's with an X here in the U.S. It's like T.
Yeah, Rebecca, come on by. If you can find us, you gotta find us though. It ain't hard. You gotta swim across an island with alligators and stuff.
Oh, so Rebecca, yeah, we've actually talked about that. That we got photobombed. We got Baba Booeyed one show. Somebody came
Yeah,
and
you
dropped
gotta
something off,
swim.
and they
You gotta
came
swim
right up to the
across
window
water
while
and
we were
stuff.
doing the show live. It's getting warmer out, so I'm gonna throw this out there, especially for the super fans.
Herb said it's 1:02 a.m. That's why you drunk as hell. Now I see why you having the conversations you have in our comments. It's 1:02
Herbert's
out
gonna be
there.
so high risk to have on the show. Herb, I was
What?
gonna have you on the show. But he's
Especially
gonna be
with
like
that
hammered.
Australian
Herb's
accent.
gonna be hammered in Australia. That actually might be really
What part of
entertaining.
Australia? You in Sydney? Where you at?
Yeah, Herb. And are you able to go outside? Herb, did a dingo eat your baby? Herb, tell us. Can you go out into the outback?
Is there
live?
spiders everywhere? I bet you.
The giant spiders. Are there the giant spiders?
It's all in your toilet and shit.
Do you own a crocodile?
Is your neighbor a crocodile? Is the question.
Did you know that there's so many like koalas and kangaroos down there that they're like pests? So anyway,
Australia.
you could be
Are
our
you
first
a
guest.
fan of the Crocodile Hunter? Because I know
You mean
that was
Crocodile
my dude.
Dundee? That dude, you mean?
Nah, the Crocodile Hunter. That was my dude.
He was
Jeff,
different?
Jeff Gerwin. Yeah,
Oh.
that was my dude. That's my guy. Everybody loved Jeff. And his son is dope too now. His son just do the same shit he do. It was actually a video that I seen where his son was doing like the same videos he used to do, but what he was looking for was toilet paper. It was toilet paper rolls, and he was like, "Cranky, look at that over there. That mate is looking beautiful, mighty beautiful." And they zoom in, it's a toilet paper sitting on the street. I was dying. Steve Irwin, that's what I said. My bad. I said it wrong.
So Herb, please also invite all of your friends on the show, and I can't wait until one of you wins
I
so
said
that
Jeff.
our prize sponsors have to ship something overseas. I can't wait for the first international prize winner. That's exciting.
Send kangaroo meat, please, Scott. What kind of weird comment is that?
Well, it could. Maybe it's delicious. It's probably
Is that even legal? You can't do that.
there. I bet you it's totally legal in Australia because they're like pests. You're allowed to just kill them.
3, 2, 3. Who's calling me?
Somebody from Cali wants to
Somebody
get you
from
on the
Cali's
line.
calling me.
So, by the way, folks, we definitely have a dial-in number. We don't give it out. So, if any of you ever want to dial in and don't want to do video, we can do that too if you want a quick conversation.
Cranky, mate. That's my
That
dog.
definitely works. Fucking stupid.
think it was
I
my
hate
sister that
Zoom.
followed me, actually.
I hate Zoom. Totally hate Zoom.
Oh, this is Dudley.
Also, for those of you right now in the comments, what kind of prizes would you like? Because we give away jam a lot, and the jam is amazing and good. But is there other stuff that you'd like for us to give you? What kind of stuff would make you feel good staying at home and winning? What kind of stuff would get you back every day? Is the jam enough for you to come back every day? I think it is. Clearly, for some of you it is.
Kangaroo hot dogs, Joey said. That sounds good.
Sheila says she's going to photobomb us with Avril. So
Well, of course they was, Rebecca.
here's what I would like. I would love some Lolly's Cafe breakfast.
Oh,
Doesn't have to be like every day,
Lolly.
but maybe just like one day.
Oh, Lollies, where are
we gotta get batteries for this thing.
you? We just want some breakfast right now, too.
So all of you who are still with us, I think you realize how much better the show is when we have a breakfast sponsor. So, maybe y'all should talk amongst yourselves and
It's
figure that out for
1,900
us.
numbers. It's 1,900 number 5 a minute. I don't know what they talking about. They talking about something I ain't.
Oh no, Herb. So we don't need it. You don't have to make a real phone call. We can
A signed Eric Martin jersey. Okay.
We could do.
Who gonna get that? 'Cause
There's different ways we can just have you like dial in like over Facebook or there's other stuff. You don't have to do an actual phone call.
Rebecca, you come for the free stuff. You was mad and complaining and getting all mad and stuff about how you ain't won yet. We ain't hearing that. We know what you here for. Cause soon as you win, you ain't coming back.
So Herb, we're just south of Boston, Massachusetts. If that helps you. Boston, Massachusetts, East Coast. So right now it's 11:37 a.m. It's noontime. It's lunchtime. Snack time. It's kind of turned into snack time.
Man. Rebecca try to act like she be coming here for us. She just trying to get it.
Oh, I think no. I think I understand now what maybe our fans are saying is that we should get a 900 number if people want to call in.
Oh.
Wait,
costs
that's kind
$5
of
a
brilliant.
minute.
Who first came up with that? That might have been Hako. I think that was actually Hako.
It costs $5 a minute, they said. I'm not.
No, it would cost them $5 a minute to call us.
Damn. The fuck? But y'all gonna be giving us $5 to what?
To call in?
What up? How you doing? Let's stay on the phone all day. Shit, make some bread. What you talking about? Course time, baby. I'll call in to accept my prize. I bet you would, Joey. Just know you still gotta pay taxes, my brother. Don't be forgetting.
Joey wants to call in to accept his prize. The only time that we did a surprise call, and thank God it worked out, is when we did the giveaway for the Brothers Grimm seeds.
They said
Grimm
Herbert
glue.
said it.
The Grimm glue that we gave away, we had to do the drawing after the show, so we came back on live, announced the winner, and we called the winner. And thank God he picked up, because otherwise it would have been stupid.
Nah, they said Dan said when you make the number, Mike can do a sexy voice.
Oh, I can do the sexy voice all day long. Usually you're rushing to get out. I feel like you're comfortable right now. I feel like you're all right.
I'm chilling like a villain. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for that food call. I'm waiting for the Lolly's Cafe to hop in the comments, be like, "Yo, we got you, homie." But I guess that ain't gonna happen.
Thank you to Lane Lovegrove for following the page. We appreciate it. We need all of those. If you guys aren't following the page, do so. But also go and double check, because if you haven't clicked like, then that's a little bit different. And then the implications are really sour. It feels weird to me when people follow the page and then they don't like it. It's like, yeah, I want to somehow know about what's going on, but I'm not into it. I just want to know.
Yeah.
It's like smelling sour milk. Like, to me, following somebody's page but not liking it is like smelling sour milk. Like, you know it smells sour. You don't really want to smell it, but you got to smell it. So it's like the follow is smelling sour milk. You know it's sour. You're gonna smell it anyway. You don't like it. You don't like it. You don't want it. And then you're gonna be like, "Yo, smell this milk" to everyone. And you smell it like 5 times. You're like, "Oh, I can't stand that. I can't stand this show. Oh, stinks."
Rebecca said, "Did you guys get the outro done yet?"
No. You want to remind me of what it is?
No, Rebecca, we didn't get the outro done yet because Mike continues to mess it up. Good show, even though with the audio issues. Hey, Jason, quit being a troll.
We know, Jason.
Jason E. Troll.
We know.
Clearly, we understand that the audio issues was an issue.
I'll tell you. Well, so I think one reason why Eric
Herbert, you're in Australia, you're drunk, and it's 1 a.m. Go to bed.
What is he? He wants to make what sound like a woman? I don't know. Like us? I don't. He doesn't know where he is. You're probably at home.
He's like, how did I get on this stream note? At 1 a.m.
Did he say? So Herbert, I don't know how you got on the stream, but it's awesome. We're so happy. So there's like a bunch of people
How
in
about
the
you
US
share
that
it
are
to
watching
your
this.
Australian friends, my brother?
That's what I'm saying. Is if you tomorrow we're on every single day at this time, Herbert. Come when you're. I want you to drink every single night, and then come watch the show. You'll be our Australian super fan, and then you can invite your friends. And when one of you wins some of our contests, we have contests every single day. Our prize sponsor is going to have to ship it to you overseas. Which Avril's like, yeah, this is the last day I'm ever giving away jam. If you're going to do that.
Oh, Rebecca said that we got Herbert from all her great shares.
That's probably true. I bet
Well,
you.
thank
I bet
you,
you, Rebecca,
Rebecca.
did share it in a group. Herbert, do you remember do you remember what group you were in when you found it?
Herbert, you got a girlfriend, my brother?
What kind of
'Cause-
question is that? Oh, because of Rebecca?
No.
Because of
I
who?
was
You're gonna,
asking
you gonna matchmake
because-
him?
No, I was asking because he's drunk at 1 a.m. on Facebook. I would think that you'd probably be most likely alone. I'm just asking if you got a girl or not. Try to get her to get on too.
Real dolls don't complain.
Hey, Herbert, if you got a girl, man, if you don't, hey, it's good. Team single. You know what happens when you single? You sleep good at night.
So Eric, our jam winner followed you with his band page, which is
you in the band?
Mind spread.
So what you finna get? You finna get
He
me
did.
in
He
a
just
band,
put
right?
it mind spread. I guess on IG if you search for it, mind spread.
I'm trying to be part of the band, my brother.
Well, maybe he'll have you guest What instrument can you play? What would you do, like if you were going to be in a band? And you don't have to like play it really well, but just what if you were going to be in a band? What instrument would you want to be? What would you want to do up on
The
stage?
flute.
The flute?
Yeah.
Like this, like a side, like
Yeah.
this, like.
I did that in like I think it was second grade, third grade. I was did the flute.
And was it the kind with like the bunch of holes on it, or was it
Yep.
like the slide flute?
Nah, it was a side one.
Wow, that's tough. That's not easy because that's like a.
That's what they made us do. It was a little plastic one. They
And
made
did you
us
have to
do.
like get your lips weird and special to be able to?
Nah, they had like little covers. Put the cover on.
Oh, and it made it easier.
Nah, we just didn't keep our mouth. Like we had our own flute for the whole year.
My God. So, folks, we gladly always accept care packages, and we're not. I mean, we're definitely still begging for a breakfast
Herb
sponsor.
said,
We're definitely still begging for a breakfast sponsor, but like the rest of the care packages, we really appreciate, and we try to share that stuff with all of you guys when people send us stuff.
Keep it quiet,
We definitely need a breakfast
man. You need to go
sponsor.
on there.
But
Go
if
get
one of
some,
you,
go and get it in.
for God's sakes, when is somebody going to send us a flute now? How
on,
long is
Herb.
it? How long is it going to take before somebody
You
mails us a
drunk?
flute?
It's 1 a.m.
Because my man apparently.
Bro, go
his
get it
instrument
in,
is
bro.
the flute.
Get off of here. Get off the thing and go get it in, my brother.
Yeah, Joey, actually, we just started our Instagram account for this show like yesterday, and it's got no posts and it's got a couple of followers, but you can follow it too. You can be one of the first. It's Disrupt America.
Oh
on
yeah,
Instagram,
Joey,
so
that's
go
what I'm
find it.
talking about.
So go find
That's
it.
what I like to hear.
Yeah, Herb, we don't know whether usually we're done with the show by now. We just quit after we have our guests on.
Too many kids.
So usually it's done by now.
Damn, Herb, I feel your pain, bro. I know that hurt. Ah, man, you just gotta do one, you know. Hey, man, you gotta come up with the different ways. You gotta figure it out, my brother.
Herb, this show, where it's going is that
Gotta
normally
make
we
it-
would be done, but we're talking with you right now. That's where the
Hey,
show's going.
Herb.
We're chatting with a delay with you.
You gotta crawl underneath that bed quiet now.
So Herb, our super fans have now put your Instagram. I'm sorry, that's not Herb's. That's
Joey.
Joey's. Joey's band's Instagram is now pinned. So everyone follow Joey's band. Go on
Oh.
Instagram, follow his band.
Follow
That's the real
Joey.
prize. It's not. Actually, the jam is the real prize. The followers, the smattering of followers you're going to get from this is the frosting on the jam.
Joey,
But
shout
enjoy
out to
that.
Joey
Enjoy
for
that
winning.
friggin' jam. So, just in case anyone is wondering, because we do give away a lot of jam, the jam is so good that even when I am given a jam that like this one's for you, the jam just it disappears.
Herb, you say your child is 10 and he's still living at home. I mean, where do they go at 10? I'm trying to figure out.
Well, in Australia, that's why kangaroos have pockets.
Aight,
You
look
put the
at-
kid in the pocket and
look
you
at-
call it a day.
If my kid is out the house by 10, I don't know how, but I guess that's what they do down there in Australia. You got to explain that a little bit to us, how your kids should be out the house by 10.
So now that it's warming up, we do have like a guest area, but y'all have to stay like socially distant. So there's probably room for like 3 or 4 people, 5 people out here. But you got to stay. You have to stay 6 feet apart. You can't share stuff. Like you gotta be smart. But there is some room, and we have some chairs, so you can come out.
Yeah, Joey, we can't
But you have to check
You
with us.
can
You can't
drop the
just show
breakfast
up.
off,
You
though.
can't just show up though.
kicking it with you. You got to stay 6
Thank
feet
you,
apart,
Scott, the
my brother.
superfan. So I just want to remind you, and shout out to Nikan and Mark Shepard. I know this is the end of the show, so he's probably not going to hear this anyway. But shout out to Mark Shepard for helping to share our Facebook charity that we have going right now, where we're going to help support local organic farms and take their harvest and match it up with people who are being affected by the pandemic, who could really use massive amounts of produce all the time.
Some of the best.
Because those shares are
produce
huge. It's
you
like
will
I'm not a huge
ever
vegetable person,
have.
so for me it's like enough to feed 18 of me a day for every day. So anyway, that's what we're doing. So the link's in the chat, and if you want to donate, that's cool. And if you know somebody who can donate, that's awesome too. And we're raising some more money. And it's gonna also help the local economy too. Help some of these
Okay, I
farms.
see your Instagram name. She glows 24/7. Okay.
Thank you,
Sheila.
Sheila. Thank you, Sheila. We appreciate you following us on Instagram. Exactly, Rebecca. Don't throw the baby out with the kangaroo. Exactly. That's a new expression. I'm actually one. That should be an expression in Australia.
Averill was
Don't throw-
correct. Averill was the only one that can show up to here behind us and do that. Anybody else show up, we got something waiting for you, and it's hot.
No. But if they did show up, we just might not open the door. They can,
Nah, we got something for you, and it's hot, and it burns.
Is it breakfast?
Nah.
Because I was gonna say we're not. I want some of that breakfast. If there's
Nah, if you show up unannounced,
breakfast.
we got something for you, and it's hot.
Well, thank you, Herb. Yeah, tell everyone in Australia, Herb, you're our new like street team in Australia.
You gotta
So
get
we're-
everybody watching us at 1 a.m. drunk. You
We're-
gotta have us putting up. You gotta put us up on a bar in Australia.
And Herb, think about how awesome we are that we can get up early in the morning and still be this awesome without breakfast or anything. We do this every single day, Herb. So every day, get your friends watching this.
Yeah,
I love a bunch of
That's
rowdy
right,
Australians.
Joey.
I would love a bunch of rowdy Australians.
that's right. Joey get blasted with
Um,
the heater.
A bunch of rowdy Australians here,
Did you show up here unannounced?
in the chat. And you can be our new street team, so we appreciate
Can I
it.
pass the joint through the doors if I show up without a fever?
We will 100% attribute any of our growth in Australia to you because you're our first
We
fan
might
in
consider
Australia.
that.
What?
We might consider the joint passing. We might consider that. We have to think about it. I have to talk it over with my co-host.
What, like a virtual one? Is that what he's talking
Nah,
about?
I'm talking about a real one.
Well, you're not. You need the. So Ruben,
Come on, Herbert.
Avril Andrade of Between the Rows makes the jam, and it's amazing. So she won the Harvest Cup. She won best CBD edible. But as we know, the infusion, whether you use CBD or THC, it's the same. Pretty much tastes the same if you're doing it right. So, the jam is good. The jam is really good.
Everyone gets their own joint. How about I get my eggs, Chris? How about that? I've been waiting for that.
Pickled eggs.
Chris been lying.
Chris is
said
too
he was
busy
gonna give me
doing his
some
own
eggs.
show
He
now.
ain't give me nothing. Yeah, he just do his own show and just forget about the eggs.
He's
It's
too
all
busy
good.
doing his own show every morning.
That's
at
what
9
happens
a.m.
when. That's what happens when you start doing stuff. You just start forgetting about the ones who was there in the beginning. It's all good, Chris. I see you pondering, Eric. Yeah, damn Skippy. Social distancing.
So
for
whether you
madness.
live in Australia or whether you live someplace else, definitely come back and join us every day. Because even if I have trouble with the phone call, we're still giving away stuff, and everyone's still
Chris
winning
said
eventually.
Saturday.
So
I'm sending you guys a nice package
y'all
in the mail
can
today.
laugh.
How you sending us a
at my
package,
pain.
Ruben? You got our address?
I might have given it to him.
Okay. Well, it better be something nice, because if it ain't, best believe we talking about it on camera. So you better hope that nice is legit. It better not be all right.
What do you think? What does everyone in the audience think about unboxing videos? So, Herb, we're just
I
kind of
could
like a
definitely do
morning.
a
We're a
unboxing
morning
video.
variety show that goes every single day now that we're all shut in. Here in the U.S., we're on the East Coast, Boston, Massachusetts area.
Herbert,
But
this
we're
is
can't-
called
we're-
Good Morning Shut-ins.
It's called Good Morning Shut-ins,
Because we all locked in the house and can't go outside under police orders.
but we're also like we're in the state in the U.S. that we live in. Cannabis is legal, so we're also kind of cannabis friendly, which is why
We smoke the weed.
we do. And so some of the prizes that we give away are
Australia
also,
ain't got no gas down there. Y'all ain't got nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying I'm really excited.
Ain't got
You,
no
dude, you need to come back
gas.
every night because I'm excited to see what happens when
Australia
when you
ain't got
win
no
and we gotta
gas.
like start mailing stuff to Australia. That's gonna be amazing. Like we're
Hell nah,
and dude,
Australia
your
got
friends,
no
trust me.
gas.
You might not. It might be one of those things where like your customs or our customs is like I don't know about this jam. We're not letting it in the country, but like.
Trust me, you want this. It's jam. I don't know.
We got
What's
some in
jam?
Australia. Some
In
seeds.
Australia, do they call jam jam or is it called something else? It's like marmalade.
What is it called? Herbert.
And it's not jelly. We're not talking about jelly. We're talking about like super high end fancy stuff. That also is infused with cannabis.
You got to send y'all some seeds down there. Y'all ain't got no seeds.
Yeah, Sheila, all of the jams are really good.
Yeah,
Chris,
no.
we appreciate the surprise, but what would be an amazing surprise if it was like today?
Man. Or yesterday.
Yeah, that would have been surprising.
No, we love you, Chris. Sometimes.
Pretty much all the time.
Sometimes. I love you until I get my eggs. You know, love is a two-way street.
So Herb, normally it's a variety show. We have like we bullshit, but we also have people come on live from all over the world and talk for a few minutes, and it's usually interesting. The last couple of days, I've had some interesting computer issues where, for some reason, the video or the audio.
Appreciate you enjoying it, Robert.
So I'm gonna have to do some tech support today. Ruben, we're eagerly anticipating the care package, and if anyone else wants to send us a care package, feel free.
And it better be care, because if it's not, we clowning it. It better have extra care.
What would be so? If somebody could send you your favorite food, what would it be right now?
Send me a live lobster in a box.
Hmm.
So I could cook them up.
And I mean, just to be clear for everyone, it should never be dead. Like, there's no option. There's not really like an option.
If you gonna send some fish or something, it better be still flopping in the box. When I grab the box better be shaking.
Or at least on the ice stuff, right?
It better be shaking like, oh, let me out.
So apparently, jam in Australia is called jam.
We have it all. We just keep it quiet. I do weed picks. Man, I ain't got no weed out there in Australia, but I ain't never heard nobody say, yo, I took a trip to Australia and found some gas. Never heard that in my life. So I'm not believing it. You show me some pictures of some gas in Australia, then I'll believe it. But I ain't believing it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that if Herb ever came on the show, that there'd be a bunch of women that are like, "Oh, I love his accent."
Mm-hmm. They love this Southern chocolate.
You know what never happens is no other women all around the world are like, "Oh, I love that American accent." They never
Hell
say
nah.
that.
They don't like it because they don't like Americans. Nobody in the world like Americans. They only like our money because we got good money here. Our money is super valuable. That's the only reason why they put up with us and tolerate us, because they're like, oh, you got money, you American? Come on. You broke American? Get out of here. Go. We don't want you.
What country is that you're visiting in your head right now?
Oh, that was Italy. Italy don't like Americans like that.
Mm-hmm.
Italy do not mess with Americans. When I went there, they like, American? You know, they'll show you love, you got money, but you know, like I said, you know, they know that we just bring good economy. You know, that's it.
So Herbert
morals.
sounds like he's leaving. I don't know if that's the case or not, because he's like it's half like saying his goodbyes. He's like, call me afterwards. Come my way. Okay, message me afterwards.
Message me after. Baby, won't you come my way?
Herb, every day come back here. So make sure you know what I haven't seen is Herb following the show. He liked the stream, but he didn't actually follow the page, and you should follow it so that tomorrow you can come back and hang out and win a prize and freak our sponsors out.
Like I said, Boston massholes.
Oh, massholes? Who said massholes? Yeah, we're massholes.
Masshole.
Yeah, I guess people like the Boston accent a little bit, but not like girls aren't like swooning over Boston accents. It's more that they're like, ha ha ha, you sound funny,
Do y'all like my accent?
and like funny like a clown, like haha, funny like a clown.
I love Matt's accent. Is wicked. Pish. What does that say? I don't know what that means. I've never seen that word written out.
I'm always shocked when people watch us after a long time of us just sitting here talking like this.
I don't know how people are still listening. Why y'all be like listening to us, bro? We not even cool like that.
We're so stupid.
Damn.
We're so stupid.
Y'all should have never got us going on this shit.
We
Y'all showed us a little bit of love. Now we gotta do this shit every day and be committed to it. If y'all just would have been in the beginning and be like, yo, y'all suck. We don't want y'all to do it, then we wouldn't have had to do it. But now we gotta sit here every day and entertain y'all because y'all like the shit.
You know what I enjoyed
Shit,
is how Herbert came in like a troll, but now he's a fan. We converted him.
I know, right?
We converted him.
Dog
We
came
appreciate
in
that,
talking
Herbert.
mad crap.
Yeah, Herbert's like, what the fuck did I just roll in on? Ebony and Ivory.
Love and positive vibes from what is that? Florida. Day 39 of quarantine because of my lupus. Enjoy watching you guys. Thank you, Kathy.
Kathy's awesome. Kathy's
Really appreciate that.
Kathy's a wow. Yeah, Kathy, thank
Ralph
you for joining us. We
says
appreciate
7
it.
inning stretch. Come on, we're liked by everyone. We're just often intimate. What intimated? What is it? Imitated, but never duplicated. Well, I've never seen that. That was like intimidated.
I met Herbie Hancock, by the way.
Kind of peak.
I have a photo with me and Herbie,
Conversation therapy is
which is pretty awesome.
Hancock.
I'm such a huge fan of
What is
his.
going on
He didn't
in
really
that
care about me. He
conversation?
didn't give a crap. And plus, I looked really fat in the picture. I was fat,
Oh, is Ralph talking about
but I was fat in the picture with Herbie Hancock, so I don't like showing it off. I mean, I'm fat now. I wouldn't want the picture now with Herbie Hancock either.
Shout out to Adam, still logged in with us. Said stop. I am up with you, bro.
Joey's heading to his new studio. Maybe that means it's time for us to go.
All right. Well, because the winner of today is logging off, I guess that's our time to log off. And y'all know what the show is called: Disrupt America. And this is the Good Morning Shut-ins, and we shutting out.
Yeah, just so all of you know, that's generally what we do. As soon as somebody that's
Like, y'all boring
is like,
as
yo,
hell.
we gotta leave, then we're like, all right, fine, you're leaving, then we're leaving. So just so you know, that's kind of like what
when y'all,
happens
when
around
y'all
this
end
time
up
of the
saying
day.
we boring as hell, that's when we log out.
That's as soon as somebody's like, yo, I got better shit to do. As soon as somebody feels like they need to tell us that they have better shit to do, that they can't just keep. You're on mobile phones. You're on fucking mobile devices. You can bring us everywhere you go. There's no reason to be saying that. But since you say it, that means that the show's done.
Yeah.
But we do appreciate you guys, and keep joining. And for those of us, like, follow Disrupt America if you haven't, and like it, please, because otherwise we just think that you're a hater. But yeah, take it easy.
on.